So let's talk meal times, because I feel like meal times are one of the things that are not taken advantage of from puppy owners and dog owners. One thing that I get asked a lot is, how do you manage giving your dog treats when you're training and not having them gain weight? If you see what I mean. I would say a huge chunk of our training is done at mealtimes with Vigo's kibble. I tend to categorize our mealtimes into one of two buckets. One is training, where I will take his kibble and use it for training. It's perfect because he's hungry, he's ready to work for his food. He's a working breed, so I can't tell you the excitement and light in his eyes when he's working for food. He loves it. The second categorization is more around enrichment. So normally I'll tend to do this at the end of the day when I feel like he's kind of tired out, maybe he's approaching witching hour. I actually made a video about this before. But what I'll tend to do is put his kibble into a slow feeder, pour some bone broth over it. We use Brutus bone broth. He goes feral over it. Pop it into the freezer, leave it for a few hours, and then at dinner time, he kind of has like a lick mat to work through and kind of get his food, lick to relax. I think there's a lot of benefits to doing this. Now, if I've forgotten to put his dinner in the freezer or forgotten to make it all together, I will still use the slow feeder. I'll put the kibble in, I'll put the bone broth in, and then I'll just give it to him, not frozen. But what I will pretty much never do unless I'm in a bind is just put his kibble into a bowl and give it to him. I always want to make sure that I'm leveraging those meal times as well as I can, because it's such an easy thing to try and get the most out of, because it's something that happens 3 times a day for us. But yeah, think about how can you make your meal times work harder for you in a way that's actually easy for you, right?